Hey Cricketers! Today I'm going to show you how to make my favorite and best-selling Christmas ornaments, my Santa and elf cams. I've seen people make these a lot of different ways, and a lot of times I see them use stickers for a camera lens, and I think that looks pretty tacky and not realistic. I really like how mine come out with this lens that I made. The only thing that I'm going to do differently in this tutorial is add a little piece of red vinyl in the middle so it looks more realistic. I don't paint my ornaments black. I buy them already black at Michael's. They actually have a great sale going on right now. I was just there a few days ago, and you can get an 8-pack of the ornaments for only $5. You'll need glossy white Oracle 651 permanent vinyl and the washers and super glue. If you have a Cricut business and you're looking for an add-on item to sell in your shop, these Dollar Tree elves are a great add-on. These elves are another one of my best-selling Christmas Cricut projects. I've sold over 100 of them with my Cricut business. If you want to see how to make these adorable elves, I'll be uploading a tutorial later this week, so make sure you have your notification bell turned on so you don't miss out. And while you're turning on your notification bell, do me a favor and click that like button. That helps the YouTube algorithm think that my channel's awesome and share it with more and more people like you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Now let's move over to Cricut Design Space so I can show you how to design this project. Since I've been making these Santa cams for a long time, I'm just going to open up one of my old files because that way I know that the sizing will be correct, and then I'll show you where to go to get the design. I'm going to delete all of these extra ones because I don't need them and move these over. To find this design, you go to Images, then just type in Santa Cam. It's one of the first designs that comes up right here, so click that and click Add to Canvas. I don't like using the sticker designs, so I go ahead and delete that. Click here and click Delete, and then delete that. You can change the color to white, and then resize your design. I'm going to show you how to save vinyl by ungrouping the word Santa from the word cam. Cricut Design Space doesn't allow you to ungroup this design, but I know a little trick to help with that. First, you need to duplicate your image, or in other words, copy and paste it. Then select your image and click the contour button. Click on the word cam until it disappears. Then select your other image and click contour. And now you want to click on the word Santa. Click the pieces in between all the letters until it's gone. Now our design is separated, and this is going to save us on materials. Click Colors and change it to white. Then click Make It. Here you can see why I wanted to ungroup the image. When the first design is attached, there's a big space in between the words Santa and Cam where this is just wasted vinyl. I don't want them to be attached because when I apply it to the ornament, I apply it in separate pieces. With the design ungrouped, I can move Santa and Cam around separately and put them a lot closer together. So this way I can use up little scraps of vinyl and save on materials. Since I'm not using the attached version, I'm going to delete it. The next thing that we have to do is make the little red circle that's going to go inside of our lens. This will help make it look more realistic and like the camera is actually filming. If you want to make the elf cam, this is the design that I use. You just have to copy and paste this into Cricut Design Space. So I will make sure that down below in the video description, I copy and paste this so you can just find it in Design Space. Next, click the big green Make It button in the upper right-hand corner. Then click Continue and select Vinyl as your material. Step 3. Cut your vinyl. Since these designs are so small, I'm going to use scrap vinyl instead of cutting from a new roll. Stick your vinyl on the upper left-hand corners of your mat. I'm putting mine on the same mat, so when it comes out, I can just flip it around and put it right back in the machine. Step 4. Cut on Cricut. Step 5. Weed your project. Step 6. Clean the surface. I always clean with a coffee filter and isopropyl alcohol. I use a coffee filter because it's lint free. Step 7. Transfer your design using transfer tape. Having a hard time applying vinyl to a rolling object? I have a hack for that. Grab yourself 2 lint rollers and stick it to each side of your blank. Now your blank can't move around. We're going to start off by placing the red dot right in the center of the ornament. Next, we have to glue on the lens. My secret to making these really realistic Santa cams is something called bonded sealing washers. I buy the 1/4-inch washers at Home Depot and then I glue them on with super glue. I'm going to cut open my package of bonded sealing washers and take one out. Line it up to make sure it's covering the red dot and grab yourself some super glue. I'm just using a toothpick to apply my glue because it was kind of chunky and it wouldn't come out of the bottle. Flip the washer over and carefully apply a little bit of super glue. And stick it right on top of your red piece of vinyl. Give it a few minutes to dry and then apply your vinyl. Carefully peel the paper backing away from your transfer tape until your design is stuck on to the transfer tape. Line it up to make sure everything looks good before you stick it. And now I would recommend taking a pair of scissors and cutting off the excess transfer tape around your design because it makes applying it easier. That way the transfer tape won't get stuck onto your raised camera lens. I apply my vinyl by sticking it in the center of the word where the letter N is and then smoothing it towards the outside with my fingers. The first and the last letter, the S and the A, might give you a little bit of difficulty. Just smooth it down as much as you can. It's okay if a little bit of the vinyl is sticking up. You can always smooth it down more after you peel off the transfer tape. I left the S sticking up a little bit and also the A, and then I smoothed it down afterwards. Next, we're going to apply the last part, the word cam. So just like before, you want to stick the vinyl to your transfer tape. Flip it over, line it up, and start from the center and work your way out. Then peel off your transfer tape. And that's it, my friends. Now you have the super adorable Santa Cam ornament. You would never know that it's not a real surveillance cam. I know because I've tested it on my kids. I've had these for years and they believe it. This is what it looks like without the red in the center, and this is what it looks like with the red. Do you guys like it better with the red in the middle? Let me know in the comments below. I always sold a ton of these ornaments every Christmas with my Cricut business. If you're new to my channel is all about sharing my favorite Cricut projects and the ones that sold best when I had my own Cricut business. I don't think you'll find anybody else like me on YouTube who's willing to share all of my best-selling Cricut projects and all of my Cricut business secrets. So if you like videos like this and want to see more, make sure you click that like button, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos, and subscribe to my channel.